All right, now we all know about the Designo program that AMG offered in the 1990s. And when it comes to extreme builds, this right here is one of the most complete Designo examples we've ever seen before. Starting at the paint and then ending up with the interior, this car is completely redone by AMG, only the best, only the most incredible materials in the world. So this right here, this pattern you see along the door, this is called the Picasso pattern right here. This is what they would use when they made the Picasso spec interiors for the Designo program. This is something you could order for your car back in the 1990s for your SL, for your C140, for your W140. A lot of different variations and different options they had offered. And they would offer also all color matching, one color interior, like a mono color, all blue, all yellow, and they would have color matching wood. So what this customer did right here, this particular example, was originally ordered in Hong Kong in 1994. That's where the delivery was for this car. And it remained in Hong Kong for the majority of its life, where it was then picked up by the Patina Collective in 2022 and then imported to Florida, where you could really see this fuchsia leather pop. And it looks incredible in the Florida sunlight. One thing you notice right here, when you look at the wood grain, they did a bird's eye wood. This is not just regular wood you would find in any Mercedes. This is special ordered wood that only Designo offered. And they matched it and paired it with this pink leather that goes all across the cabin. The headliner and even the sun visors are leather wrapped. It's incredible. And they even color matched the plastic covers on the sun visors. This is something that you would have to specially request. You want everything color matching and they would do it for you. And this car came with a full AMG interior. That includes all of this extra wood right here. This is all considered AMG wood. This is what you would find with any AMG C140 or W140 of the era. We have full pink carpet in the interior. We have full pink carpet in the trunk lining. Right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it around the kingdom, drive around, show you guys what it looks like to drive around in the opulence of AMG Designo in the 1990s. And we're also gonna park it up and take a deeper dive and a closer look at this special AMG straight out of Hong Kong. Now, starting at the front of this very unique C140, we see this gorgeous paint right here. This is a 339U Violan purple paint offered strictly by Designo AMG. And this is a paint you would not find in the normal Mercedes catalog. And here it is on this gorgeous C140. As you can see right here, we added our own touch when the car arrived. It has some cracking in the front and some cracking on the bumper. We got it all touched up, monochromed. The front grille right here, which is color matching. This is something AMG would do themselves, but we actually took it upon ourselves to add the special touch to it once it arrived from Hong Kong. But moving to the bottom bumper right here, this is the AMG front bumper for the C140 with these very, very rare fog lights right here, made by AMG only. These are super hard to find. I remember when I first got my first C140, it came with a cracked front lens and it took me forever to locate a new one. So these are no different. Super rare front bumper from AMG for the C140, paired with this gorgeous purple, and everything is monochrome. You can see right here, these would usually be chrome pieces, but it's all color matching, something AMG would do. We get these gorgeous Monoblock II color matched wheels. You see the beautiful Violan purple paint, color match to fit the paint perfectly. Another touch from AMG, something Designo definitely did for their clients to make their car extra exclusive. And here it is right here, Monoblock IIs, original AMGs, and they're actually staggered. In the back, we have a little more of a deep dish. So same wheels, a little deeper of a dish. And of course, along the side right here, we get more AMG bits and pieces with this side skirt right here. This is the AMG side skirt that goes with the bumpers. And we're gonna go now into the interior. This is the first Picasso that arrived to our collection, and we were very shocked when we first found it in Hong Kong. We've never seen something this intense before. This beautiful pink interior. Of course, we have the AMG wood trim all across the cabin. This is something AMG would do. They would add extra wood inside the cabin. The doors would be filled with wood. You'd have more wood in the middle. You'd have more wood here on the headrests. As you can tell, even the carpeting is all color matching and AMG to match everything else. Leather throughout the cabin is right here. This is all leather wrap. We come to this beautiful sun visor right here, all leather color match. So this is extra details you had to demand from AMG, otherwise they wouldn't do it. You had to tell them, I want this the same color, I want the sun visors, otherwise they would just leave certain things stock. Whoever ordered this car was very intense. He knew what he wanted. He was very picky and he picked only the best. You see right here we have the color matching AMG instrument cluster, and they went very in depth with the details on this one. You can see how they did the purple and the pink. You don't see this even in the most specced out Picassos. They don't have this much detail. And of course, we cannot forget the Picasso pattern all throughout the interior. We see it here on the door panels. We see it here on the seats. We see it here on the headrests. The back seats also have it. You have more wood back here on the armrest. This is something AMG would only do for their best clients. You got the bird's eye wood going all the way through. Even this armrest right here, you still have more wood to make it even more exclusive. You have even wood finishes here on the center console. Only AMG cars had wood all throughout the cabin like this, and this is definitely a complete AMG car, but they had to add the special touches when they made it a Picasso. So you see the Picasso pattern, and this is a pattern that was hand painted and then applied throughout all of these cars, and it's something very unique, and you could see it coming from a mile away. When people see it, they lose their minds. Coming to the back bumper, even though this is a 1994, the owner put a Gen 2 AMG bumper right here with these sensors. These are parking sensors. This is the first generation parking sensors that Mercedes developed for the 140, and they only came out post 97, but they actually have them on this 1994 car right here. AMG bumper, of course, and we have the Gen 1 AMG exhaust, very period correct. Back here we have the Hong Kong original plate that came with the car. We're going to keep it on it just for nostalgia. And of course, we come across the S500 emblem right here. This is one of the few S500s in the collection, but we just had to have it. You see the AMG period correct logo right here. This is not the pre-merger logo. This is a 1994. Now, we talked about color matching carpets all throughout the car to complete the look. They couldn't stop there. They had to do the complete trunk the same. So this is a pink trunk carpet right here all throughout. They didn't spare an expense when they built this, even up here. Let's take it back on the road in the kingdom of Boca Raton, and let's see a little more rolling around and get some shots for y'all and show you how we live the Designo lifestyle. Right now, whoever built this car actually loved something special. He wanted something crazy, but he kept it stock. He has a stock motor. All this extravagant customization on the interior and the paint and the body, but he kept it a stock motor. It has 155,000 kilometers. So this guy drove this car. He loved it. It wasn't just a showpiece. It wasn't a garage queen. This was a car that he loved, that he cherished, and he drove it a lot. So we appreciate that here at the Patina Collective. Drive your cars or they will break. So you got to keep them on the road. So we keep these cars going every day, and that's what makes it so wild to see a car like this in the wild in Boca Raton. It's just incredible. All these loud colors accentuated by the palm trees and the sun. All the Picassos in the world, we're going to try to find them all and collect them all and put them on display for you guys at the Patina Museum, hopefully in the future. And we can't wait to see you guys there. We can experience these cars firsthand, these beautiful, beautiful pieces of art.